Weekend travel on I-70 grows by 13,000 cars per day in 1 decade. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. Travel through the Eisenhower Tunnel this weekend was the lightest it's been since January as the Front Range flirts with summery weather and spring break season winds down. 143,800 vehicles passed through both sides of the tunnel Friday through Sunday, 5,000 fewer than St. Patrick's Day weekend. Saturday was the busiest day of this weekend with nearly 49,000 vehicles in 24 hours, 7,000 more than the daily average from 2018. So far this March, daily travel on the weekends has outpaced last year's average by at least 4,000 vehicles. In 10 years, it has grown by upwards of 13,000 vehicles per day. Police across Colorado arrested 332 people for driving under the influence over St. Patrick's Day weekend, a minor increase compared to last year with 323 arrests. CDOT partnered with more than 100 local agencies and Colorado State Patrol for the Heat Is On campaign from March 15th to 18th. Summit County Sheriff's Office made 4 DUI arrests in 4 days, while Frisco and Breckenridge PD made none. Dillon and Silverthorne did not participate in the St. Patty's Day campaign. The next statewide DUI campaign is over Memorial Day weekend. Silverthorne last week approved final site plans for its multi-year, multi-million-dollar town core known as 4th Street Crossing, but this is just the beginning.
It's one site plan, but it's really 5 or 6 projects in one, and so it was a pretty comprehensive and lengthy site plan.
That was town manager Ryan Highland. Demolition for the project begins in late April or early May, tearing down buildings like the old Mountain Lion Cafe. Construction begins with a parking structure and new transit center and could last 24 months before a planned hotel and commercial market hall open.
The whole site will be under construction. It's not something that will be phased over a number of years.
Demolition crews will work around the Mint restaurant, that stays in place, and interior of the old Dillon Inn, which becomes Summit's first unmarked speakeasy.
The ODI will remain, but it will become kind of an internal feature within a new structure. And that's the market hall.
Officials do not expect major impacts to Highway 9 traffic when demolition begins. There are no plans in the near future for an update to exit 205, where summer traffic last year hit all-time congestion. Dogs and cats at the Summit County Animal Shelter now get better treatment than ever before, thanks to a $2,500 grant from the Petco Foundation. The shelter received the grant earlier this month. It helps staff give animals the shots and screenings they need for adoption and save more animals from across state lines. Grants and donations pay for all veterinary services at the shelter. In sports, all Colorado teams are off until tomorrow when the Nuggets play the Pistons. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High Baseball plays Arvada on the Front Range today, and girls soccer faces Vail Mountain School at home. Over the weekend, Breckenridge Vipers hockey beat San Diego in 2 games, sending the boys to the league finals in Las Vegas this April. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.